Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Iron Mountain University. Um, Today we are starting off another season. Um, this season we have carefully picked out our schedule to make it so that we can win as much as possible. But our team has also gotten better. So, let's go over what's going on today. We will be going against Florida International, Arkansas State, as well as doing the scouting. The first of these two games is going to be away, then we're going to be on the road. Or no, yeah, first game's away, second game's at home. I'm sorry, guys, I was trying out a Christmas present, and it just wasn't working for some reason now, so I gotta deal with that later. But hopefully, we can have it work in the future. Hopefully, if everything actually wants to work, which I highly doubt nowadays, but here we go. Let's head over to our recruiting because I don't remember we did put in for guys, and we are still not number one on a lot of them, so. We also, yeah. I forget, did we get to giving? Yeah, we did give two wide receivers. So everybody who has a, Alright, perfect. Everybody who has a contract next to them right now will be getting stuff. So let's actually go down the list here and just see. Yeah, because we got like a guy who's 5th, and they're going after him. So we gotta put everything into this guy. This guy's 4th, and they're putting a lot into him. So we got to put in some serious dough, and like. I mean, don't get me wrong, for anybody with number 1 on, probably just gonna throw the DM in there and then that's it. No one's probably going after Nealon, so if we wanted to, we probably could just throw 5 at him. But we got quite a bit from him, so we're gonna just put him on a regular. Nope. At least no one picked anybody up yet. Nobody's really going after him, so we'll put, let's just put 25 on anybody who's not a number 1 or a first, and then we'll kind of upgrade people from there. Just because it's Iowa we're going against here, I'm gonna remove that and put 50 on him. Is anybody running away with any of the guys we're looking at? So I think anybody who has another offer is gonna get 25 or more, which is the only reason why we're behind on guys. Let's go with back to our roots. Let's go with adding more to these guys because we got like 5 different people trying to go for this guy. He's either better than what we scouted or something else big. Either way, we want him. But yeah, we're just gonna add 25 to basically everyone. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have the 5 extra hours, so let's see. Keep him there and then give everybody else 5 each. And I think this should get us to a, yeah, this should get us there. Oh, wait, no, I could, I mean, I could have given this guy 75, but I decided not to for some reason. Oh well, we'll see that bite us in the butt later. Either way, IMU against FIU. Going over the team as well real quick, just because it's a new season. At quarterback, Cornelius will be starting. Dane Cornelius will be starting. Honda Sievic will be starting as well over Grumbling Chino. However, we will see Chino out there. Chang is going to be out there. We got 3 seniors, McAfee, Daniel, and Lambo out there. Lambo will be taking the number 2 spot from Daniel. Let's see. Obviously, Nicotin is going to be starting there. We do have guys trying to close the gap at least a little, which is nice to see. Left end, we got Brian Below. Right end, we got Johnny Jones with Wigberg probably replacing him, actually. I know I already made all the moves, but I made most of the moves. I think I forgot about the wide receiver one when I was doing this originally. So, let's see. Yes, I did. All right. So, I'll put Lambo there. And then we can even see, like, Below's there. Wigberg's there. So, it's their senior year. Let them play. Johnny Jones, let him be a backup, you know? And then we got to look at the reserve ends. Brian Below and Wigberg, perfect. Just try and make sure that they get their time, so. With that being said, let's go play our first game at Florida International as we play in the game of the week. So we are overall just slated better than them, but we've won games where we're in their position, so, or at least we've made it close. So let's see what I can do. I don't even know how loud that's going to be for stream. I think it's good. I don't know. Hold on. I mean, it's definitely quieter. I have to find the balance, but I don't know. The Elgato thing is kind of pissing me off a little, so. And we kind of just duck in there for the tackle. Not a bad start. All right. Starting the game, we don't need to go into cover 0, but we will because why not? All right, that's going to be too easy, so. Oh, we wanted the hard hit, but Kashan kept him upright. Oh, well. Perfect, yes. Come in like you're going to blitz. Oh, nice hit. So this is a hurry-up team, which sucks for us, but, you know, we'll play with what we got, you know? And it looks like our run defense is actually not going to be bad this year. We just need to keep within ourselves, so. Oh, yeah. Oh, he did not drop it. All right, fine. Jeez. Dude, I hate this. I hate this right now. This sucks. And that's going to be the sack for Beckzod Wigberg. First sack of the day for Iron Mountain. Hoping that can help him out with this game. This Florida International starts off pretty hot. And there's Matthias Franco getting in the backfield for the sack. I'll take it. And there's the corner out of nowhere. Number 13, Cali Fate with the sack. There we go. Exactly what we wanted to see, too, which is awesome. The little corner blitz there, we moved so they would back off the side. And a nice move by Duck, giving us a pretty decent return to the 42. Brian Below and Danny Cornelius, the two guys who are being focused on here. Two guys who deserve to be focused on, too. I mean, we've seen how many incredible things come from both of them. I mean, and also we've seen a lot of bad coming out of Cornelius, but, you know, we try to focus on the good here. And that's going to be a first down, 20 yards to the running back. Or not to the running back, to Lambo, the slot receiver. And there goes Lambo, first down pickup. There you go, 31 yards on 2 grabs. Already a good start. Oh, and there's Ciavic, first down. 11-yarder, he was patient. Puts us in a great spot. Oh, yeah, no. All right. Well, not what we like to see. 2nd and 10. Oh, and that's going to be a touchdown. Sharif Daniel with the grab, turns it around, scoring the touchdown. The extra point will be good as Iron Mountain takes a 7-0 lead. Nice job, Sharif Daniel. Don't know what got into him, but I'll take it. Oh, who was that? Number 16. Kind of just let him catch that one. Here's Nico. Brian Below was out for a lot of the last drive because of the hurry up offense. However, he's come back this drive and gets the sack. Byron Below. I gotta turn off my notifications because now they're going off and they're annoying me. Oh, and I hit him, but no call for the animation. Nice little run there by him. FIU is now put into a 3rd and medium, but there's the sack. Danny Uma, the freshman outside linebacker, coming in to take down the quarterback. So we're definitely getting help from the guys we expect it to come from. But now we also know it's coming from everyone else as well, so love to see it. Oh, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss. Ciavic unable to run. I mean, we're obviously showing that we want to run it more this year, but I mean, the safety there should have had that. Dude, we are getting hurt on this drive. That run going for negative yards definitely killed anything we could have built. I say as Nicotin catches that one for the first. So 3 incompletions on the day. Not entirely Cornelius' fault. As Sievic has to take it just for 1 yard as he gets taken down. As you can see, this is why I wanted Lambo on the as wide receiver 2 instead of... Oh, I mean, there you go. That's why we need speed from all of our receivers. Can't be running into each other like that. Cornelius, though, lighting up. The run game is definitely faltered a little, so... Yeah, no, I broke down way too quickly. The pocket was fine. I just didn't see anyone. And a 3-yard pickup. We're not getting to the second level. But, I mean, that's kind of what we expect out of this year. Our O-line is not as good as last year's, which is saying something because they sucked last year. As we get the completion there, Lambo helping us pick up another first down. Little toss there to the halfback. Gets 2 yards. And that's going to be Sievic. First down run there. Or not, yeah, first down run. So now Sievic's starting to warm up a little. So we gotta start complimenting him, you know? We get 2 on that one. Again, no second level anything, just... Oh, and he spikes it into the ground. He sees the fullback standing there and decides to spike it. Danny Cornelius, what are you doing, my guy? Oh, free lane. Sievic touchdown. Little flip to Honda Sievic. He's wide open there. There you go, making it 14-0. Iron Mountain leads Florida International. Oh, nice tackle there. Down to the 16. So here you go, the Florida Panthers. FIU Panthers, I guess, yeah. I mean, they gotta do something here. 4-yard pickup on the ground. And now they're going right to the hurry up. They saw one thing work and they go for it. Nothing though. Trevor getting a lot better at making those secure tackles. He definitely hurt us last year. And that was not just his tackling that hurt us, but also his coverage. So I figure out who everyone is. You know, then I can start properly yelling at everyone. Oh, and whose guy was that? Nico. Not covering his man. As that will end the first quarter, 14-0. So definitely the best look that the Miners have had in a while going into a quarter. I mean, this is on paper at least one of the better this is one of the better IMU teams. In practice, who knows? And that's going to be into the ground. His first incompletion of the day. So, hey, you know what? Their quarterback's at least accurate. They might be playing it safe, but they're throwing it accurately. That's going to be his second incompletion, 2 in a row. Little blitz there, kind of hurrying up the quarterback. And it's almost picked off. Number 8. Yep, that's going to be Trevor. Trevor unable to intercept the pass. And that's going to bring up 4th and 10, letting FIU punt it away. And Duck tried to do something with it, but unfortunately did not have enough going. Centered the ball out pretty well, though, so we like seeing that. Oh, and McAfee with the grab. He spins around the defender and picks up a good chunk. So we've seen the 3 starters kind of show off their own little bit of game here. You know, we've seen Daniel sneak in between players. We've seen Lambo on the catch and runs. Oh, Nickerton, no! Intercepted in the end zone, giving the ball right back to FIU. And we've seen McAfee, with his route running. I mean, this is how you want to see the team, as that's going to be a sack. 6th one of the day already for Iron Mountain. Kind of looking like we should start going against better and better teams. As, never mind, we cannot defend a counter run, so that has flown out the window. That idea is officially flown out the window. And there's another counter run, but this time they're all over it, blitzing. Almost forcing him into a spot where he has to hit a defender. Oh my God. They pick up the easy first down. And yep, they tried the screen, but it just did not work. Let's see what they can do here. And that's going to be inaccurate, as the pressure is starting to get to this quarterback now. Kind of a pretty interesting development here. 3rd and 10 for FIU. And it's picked off, Kashawn. Kashawn picks it off, and we've been waiting for that, for him to get better. And there he goes. He shows it off. Shows that hasn't been working for nothing. First play out of the huddle, though, goes for a loss of 2. Very poor play call there. I mean, I don't know why I call it if I hate the play so much. And Sharif Daniel gets the first down grab. It's going to be a 12-yard pickup. And their quarterback has not completed a pass since they've only completed 1 pass in the second quarter. So, great job by our defense. Even better by our offense to maybe try to keep the ball for a little bit. As Sievic, first down run. So they're kind of learning that man coverage works really well on us. And that a lot of our play art kind of gets killed by man coverage. But when we get lucky like that, we get a nice pickup for Sharif. I've noticed, though, that we don't have any true, deep threats, unfortunately. And it's partially because we can't throw it that deep, and partially because, I mean, we just don't have speed, so. Yeah, I should have thrown it. That's only going to be a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 9. More than 20 yards out, so we're at that weird stage of just enough. As Daniel gets the first down at the 6. He has 80 yards already today, so we're going to try not to look his way as much. As it's a dive, but an inaccurate throw anyway. That's really what's been hurting the passes here. See what we could do with a oh, Danny tried taking it himself, but he ends up losing a yard. Yeah, that's his weakness, though. He can't take too many hits, so he kind of has to stay in that pocket now. As that's going to be a touchdown to McAfee. Rarely do we see a do we see the #1 wide receiver really do much on an IMU offense. Today we're kind of seeing everyone get involved. IMU definitely seems to have a more of a passing presence this year, so definitely an interesting shift. Oh, and we tried for it. We tried at least swatting it away, but it didn't work. They're going to get a lot of yards on that one. All the way up to our 44. Incredible. Against us, obviously, but still incredible. Yep. And the blitz works. Santos Nico gets to the backfield. Yep, there it is. Number 42 taking him out. Great job. And it's intercepted. Really didn't need the pick, but we will take it. Who got that one, actually? That's my question. Let's head over just to see who got that. What a stretch, too. Evron. Dude, what a stretch. That's an impressive grab. And here comes Iron Mountain University here. Waited just long enough. Daniel on the run, picks up a huge yard. Picks up huge yardage. 107 yards on the day already for him. Again, we're trying not to give it to our #2 guy, or our #3, I guess, in our lineup, but trying not to give it to him as much. Trying to, you know, kind of spread it around, but obviously it doesn't always work as McAfee gets the first down there. We are already almost at 300 yards. McAfee has 51 yards. And that's going to be a 4-yard pickup there. Not bad. Not a bad pickup at all. As that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. We've kind of seen Iron Mountain start to falter a little, but we see them get right back on course. It's a blitz. Blitzes suck. I don't know what to do. But 18 first downs versus the 8 first downs of Florida International. So definitely IMU controlling the ball a lot better. They're picking up the first downs. Like they are just looking incredible. Comparatively to whatever FIU is sending out there. And another inaccurate throw. He just cannot throw it outside the numbers. He struggles there. Oh no, bad throw. Hospital ball. Lucky that you didn't get destroyed there. A little turnaround, but no, McAfee not paying attention. Unbelievable. Kicking unit is going to go out there. I mean, we have no reason not to kick it, let's be honest. As the kick is up from 50 out, and it's good. 24-0. Let's see what Florida International can do starting at the 21. And normally with 3 possession leads, we see teams kind of start going into that, you know, prevent mentality. So we're going to see what happens here with IMU as they went with a blitz on their first play. FIU does still have 2 timeouts, so, or 3 timeouts, now 2 timeouts, so they want to use those. They are more than welcome to. Iron Mountain definitely won't complain. As they're going to throw them down, FIU calling their second timeout. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. All right, 44 seconds left in the quarter. 2nd and 10. I mean, hey, this defense is actually playing pretty well. And that's going to be a timeout for FIU. They use their final timeout right before they get into field goal range. Very interesting strategy there. Wonder how they plan on using that to their advantage. As the receiver is hit hard. Yeah, clock still clock's still ticking. As they do throw it away, second quarter, 3rd and 5, 7 seconds left. They will send out the field goal unit, so they're probably just looking for points before halftime here. As it looks like it goes right through, 24-3. Still 3 possession game. Definitely could be worse for Iron Mountain. We've seen worse. And that's actually going to take us to halftime. We go to halftime. IMU is dominating today, 24-3. A very unexpected score as Sharif Daniel, 10 targets, 7 catches, 107 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, he's having a great game for his senior year. And there's one of them, actually. We've seen 2 receivers do the same exact move on this defense. As kickoff is underway for Florida International. And it looks like Lambo's getting it, so they will be returning it. As he picks up yardage to the 18 before being brought down. So we've seen the pass game obviously helping out Iron Mountain. The run game, however, has almost been a hindrance as they end up losing a yard on the first play of the half. Scoring right before halftime gives Iron Mountain something to respond to. I mean, now you get to see what type of pressure they can work under. As they blitz and they get to him. 61, unable to read that the quarterback is in trouble, forcing a punt. First punt, by the way, for Iron Mountain. As they do call a fair catch. FIU now. They see how the offense can crumble. The defense has to stand up. It's Kashawn not on his man properly. Oh, and we're barely able to get back. That's very risky. As there he is. I believe, yeah, that's Nico in the backfield with that tackle. Oh, and I switched me to the wrong guy. They pick up an easy first down. FIU has this defense on their heels now. They have pretty much forgotten exactly what they've done. A broken play, and it's fumbled. Huge hit there by Nico. Picked up by number 22. Or no, Kashawn forced the fumble. Wait a minute. We got to see this again. We got to see this one again. Direct snap, broken play. No one expecting it. They run by. And there's the forced fumble by Nico. Don't know why. Oh, Kashawn was right there. I guess he put a hand in there. And Fetchin Gunn is able to recover it. Great job by the defense there. Showing the offense that they have their back. As that's going to be a 6-yard pickup, bringing Iron Mountain to the 30. The goal is obviously to better this run offense. The question is how much, as Nicotin gets a huge first down reception there. 42 yards today for him on 2 grabs. One of which was a 24-yarder. And Lambo wide open from the slot. First down there. Danny Cornelius throwing over 300 yards already. And Huff. Some poor blocking. Unfortunately. Lets the defensive line get through. Although the draw did exactly what it was meant to do, and that's back everyone else off. Just need a little better blocking from the offensive line, that's all. And it's a low throw there, McAfee. Unable to get it. So they're just going to set up for the field goal. Could not be placed any better. But they're going to take it. He runs it and gets the first. George Sherrill with a first down run. 6 yards. There you go. That's impressive. That's what you got to do when your guy's covered. And they're going to get to the backfield, forcing IMU to lose a yard. So we've seen this team work. 3rd and 11 now. Huh. I mean, it's not looking good if you're Iron Mountain. That's for sure. And it's incomplete. Offensive line just letting everybody through, as now they're going to come on, this time actually kicking the field goal. As they get the 3, putting them up by 21 once again. So Sherrill with a very nice run puts them into a much better spot. Much easier field goal for them. Granted, right up the middle probably would have been better, but, you know. I liked him giving us a second chance. And we get blocked from behind. No call there either. It's going to bring up 2nd and inches. They're running it like they have all the time in the world, but they're losing by quite a bit. So, as... Yep, there it is. Begzad Wigberg. Offsides. Jumping early. I don't even think they called a hard count to try to get us offsides. I guess they did. I just saw it. on the replay, but I mean, come on, we're better than that. You can see now he's standing back a bit, not letting himself get that close. Huge hit there. 5-yard pickup. Nico is playing very well. I believe Nico was either redshirted or he was just benched last year. This year he's coming out firing. I mean, he's playing impressive for a middle linebacker. And that's going to be a nice shot there. 3-yard pickup. That is it. 2nd and 7 now. And Kashawn unable to catch his man. Touchdown. I mean, come on. The first touchdown of the game for the Panthers. And that's going to be caught. Wigberg, or not Wigberg, my bad. Kashawn waiting behind his man. I mean, you can't do it over and over again like that. Man, come on. Lambo gets the first. Oh, did I put it on 26? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, well. Either way, here comes Iron Mountain on their next offensive drive. Defense laying up a touchdown. Daniels showing that they will not sit back once again. Huge pickup. They're trying not to throw it to him as much because of his numbers. Don't want to overinflate him, but, I mean, when a guy's playing good, he's playing good. As Nicotine, or not Nicotine, my bad. That is Lambo with the catch there. 5th catch of the day, 79 yards. And that's going to be caught over the middle to McAfee. McAfee, move. First down. Danny Cornelius is almost at 400 yards passing, and it's not even the 4th quarter yet. Lambo, first a 9-yard run there. So he's showing that he wants to help out. A lot of positives from this IMU offense, especially the receiving core. They do end up losing a yard, so some of that is taken back only because of this offensive line. Lambo trusted, picks up the first down, gets it 1 yard short. Just 1 yard. That's all we need. And they go with the heavy set formation. Everybody knows what's happening here. Dive, touchdown, Chang. Finau Chang with the touchdown run, making it 34-11. 23-point game. FIU ended up crawling back a little bit, but not much. And at this rate, they're going to need a lot more possessions. And that's going to be a fumble. International. Forced out by Yakako. Yakako? I don't know. You guys are the ones who give me names. But let's see this again. Kickoff here for IMU. Returned. Huge hit. Let's look at this hit. He should be a defensive back after this. Huge hit. Sends him flying. Ball pops out on the ground. And who comes up with it? Who comes up with... Oh, I see him. That's Fetchin Gun again with his second fumble recovery of the day. Wow. What a player, dude. Sievic with a first down run there. Ran it for 12. Looked like he tried finding as much space as possible, but just couldn't get past. And it's dropped by Lambo. Put right into coverage. Don't blame him. 388 yards through the air. Oh my. That's going to be a 2-yard loss there. They're going to need a shot into the end zone here. Toss to Lambo on the edge. Touchdown. He holds on. 4 passing touchdowns for Cornelius today. 2 yards away from 400. As they go up by 30 now after the extra point. Iron Mountain has not stepped on the brakes once. As that's going to be a huge hit. The wide receiver blasting into there. No remorse. We're going to see the backups play today. And definitely some red shirts. Definitely going to see some red shirts playing. And they're going to throw it away here. FIU is being very careful with how they play. As that's going to bring us to the end of the third. Definitely needing more rush yards if you're Iron Mountain. You got to establish the dominance on the ground. However, if you're anyone on this team, you're excited. Because, yep, backups are going in. It looks like Cruz will be there. No one is currently red-shirted, huh? Is anybody currently red-shirted, actually? I don't have a list of anybody who's currently redshirt, which sucks for me, but, you know, oh well. I think this guy might be redshirted, but we're going to keep him there. Yeah, this guy deserves a little spotlight, you know? Might not be the best receiver, but definitely deserves to be mentioned. Yeah, halfback. Yeah, alright, so we don't have anybody there. I know Yeast is redshirted, so we're actually going to be moving Yeast up to number 1 here. Left end, Johnny Jones will go in. It says Matthias Franco, but I actually want Wigberg to stay in here. Actually, I want to keep Johnny Jones out because I want him to continue his good year. This guy's freshman. Yeah, you know what? We're going to keep everybody, and then we're going to actually make a list of everybody who is redshirted. Yeah, we're going to have to make a list of everybody who is redshirted because of how many guys we have on the team. So let's see, 68 is our lowest corner, apparently. Yeah. All right, well. All right, who's coming in? Khalil's going to be there. Gunn's going to be there. And then, all right, so they're all there. All right, backups are automatically placed in, so Cruz will get the ball. Assuming this defense can keep up its dominance. As that's going to be an 8-yard pickup. They are hovering for the yards. And there you go. That's why they're backups. Huge touchdown grab there by FIU. Long touchdown, too. I mean, you hear it said all the time. They're backups for a reason. They got to earn their spot. So far, they have not proven that they've earned it. But what just happened kind of thrown out the window as Iron Mountain comes out. Chino, the only player there. Chino and Cherry are the two players with the only starting experience on the field for Iron Mountain right now. And Chino shows it with a 16-yard run. Cherry was taken out due to ball security issues, as Chino rips off another big run. 24-yarder that time. And I think it's just Chino's skill set against these guys. Is now they continue running it hard. First down picked up. Not even a thought about passing the ball here. Everybody in the stadium knows exactly what's happening. Chino finally getting stopped there. And I forgot to be using that, so it's going to take a little longer than it should to end this game, as that's going to be a 3-yard pickup. This is the most dominant game Iron Mountain has ever led in. Normally they're on FIU's side, losing by this much. Instead, kind of showing that they might be powerhouse one day. As it's through the uprights, good. 3 more points added to the board. 5 for 5 on PATs, 3 for 3 on field goals. The kicker's been perfect today. It's not like he need to be, but almost a huge hit there. You know they wanted it. Oof. Good throw there. Good throw there, putting it right over the linebacker's head. Second and 5 now. Oh. And it looks like we jumped, so that's going to be on Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain looks more and more dangerous every week. Every week going into this season. This season they just look dangerous by themselves. That's going to be a touchdown for FIU. Bad coverage there by the safeties. Just nothing doing for them. FIU is trying to put themselves back into it, as they now cut it down to a 19-point lead. If the defense allows one more score without the offense being able to provide an equal reaction, we could see the starters come back out. This one returned to the 21 though, so let's see what happens. Looks like the backups are still in there for now, just in case. Chino picks up 7. He's actually been doing really good so far. And Cherry gets the ball, 3-yard pickup. And that reception there puts Iron Mountain over 400 passing yards today. They have been dominant in the air so far. And they continue to show that they can be dominant. as Chino picks up 4. They're running out this clock pretty well. Chino leaving the field when he gets even slightly tired. And a huge first down pickup there by the 3rd string. 5 touch. Overall, you see the stats for the offenses. You can see why Iron Mountain is winning this one. I mean, they just make it that obvious every time they step on, or at least every time they stepped onto the field today. We did see a team win 63-0 against an FCS school. And after this game against FIU, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a similar score when we play FCS. So, but Iron Mountain has successfully driven the clock down. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. They plan on making this the last play before the 2-minute warning, as it will be. Able to survive not being called for a delay of game there, as we're going to see the clock tick down. 2 minutes left, as FIU trails big time, and Iron Mountain has kept the ball basically the entire game. And that's going to be an injury for FIU, as we're going to have to take a seat. Obviously to the disdain of IMU, but that one's almost intercepted. Incredible that they were able to get that away. Or incredible that it wasn't intercepted, as I've been getting better with my kicking apparently. And that's a bad throw right there. I should have kicked it. I don't know why. I don't know. I second guess myself when kicking, I guess. Especially after last year, dinging it off the upright every time. So that's going to be a 9-yard completion. This quarterback now over 400 yards. There's less than 2 minutes left. They only have 2 timeouts. It's a 3-possession game. As he's going to be tackled in bounds, so they're going to hurry back to the line, but we're not going to see too much out of him. Who could have seen this one coming? And they get to the backfield. They got there twice. The first guy couldn't bring down the quarterback. Would have been a huge sack. Second guy couldn't get there in time as the quarterback lets it go. Oh, and number 13 getting beat. Throws him forward for the touchdown. Wow, all right. Bad play by the corner there. Yep, 12-point game now. Yeah, hold on. Timeout called by Iron Mountain. 12 points. I'm not even going to joke about that. We're not even going to joke and even give them a opportunity to think that they can come back. Just pick it up here. And that's going to do it. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Iron Mountain, a first down wins it. And everybody in this stadium knows that. First play goes for no yards. Second play goes for 1 yard. And that's going to use up FIU's final timeout. The backup defense really showed that they had nothing going. As that's going to be Rico Vildor. Hero last season. This season, kind of forgotten legend, as he fell to number 6 on the depth chart. As Iron Mountain takes a knee, and that's going to do it. Iron Mountain, the game was not as close as the score tells it. Iron Mountain wins it 44-32. Incredible game. Danny Cornelius getting player of the game with 4 passing touchdowns, 398 passing yards. I mean, it's a game to remember for anyone, unless, of course, you are FIU. Anyway. Return to the hub. And there we go. First week in the books. A win, a huge win against FIU. And there you go. Everybody that we're going for, we are first on their list. I believe all of them are entering their top whatever schools. Beckzod Wigberg getting MAC Defensive Player of the Week. Sharif Daniel getting MAC Offensive Player of the Week. Honestly, very good by those guys. Don't really mind who got national because week 0, it's probably going to go to somebody who played FCS or whatever. We have an extra 10 hours somewhere, so that's nice. And as you can see, it was not a bad call to put so many hours on so many different guys. National rank interest status. Here we go. So is everybody we're going after? Yeah. All right, sweet. So we are the first school in a lot of these guys' minds, so. Gotta be able to give these guys what they want. Give them their contracts, you know. And we are way overselling some of these guys, but you know what? I'm not gonna be upset about it. No one's going after Lewis Brown, so that's incredible for us. Nick Harmrick. No one's going after him, so we don't have to worry about those guys too much. We get an extra 5, which is nice to use, I guess. I also have nowhere to put this, so I'm going to put this on the gem. Gem of a receiver, Lewis Brown, yeah. As Iron Mountain goes into their second game against Arkansas State. Now, again, we saw this last year in the bowl game, Arkansas State versus Iron Mountain. It actually wasn't a bad game at all. Iron Mountain did come out on top, giving them 9 wins on the year. This time, they are the first home game for Iron Mountain University. As Iron Mountain will be receiving the ball first. As this stadium is full after last week's game. There's a lot of trust from the fans. Kind of egging on their home team. Play action. What's that? Speed is an 88. Not bad. So Iron Mountain trying to build a case for themselves to be listed as a higher rated school. Ball is knocked loose, but it is recovered. Thankfully by Iron Mountain. So it's going to be a 4-yard pickup there. And unbelievable, unblocked around the side. The tackle nowhere to be seen. Kind of hoping that 78 could get to him, but apparently he can't. No pass interference on the clear pass interference there. Looks like we're going to be playing a little chippy today. It looks like the refs are in full support of it too. Arkansas State obviously not happy with how the bowl game ended. So this time they're trying to rewrite history a little bit. They could beat Iron Mountain. It'll make them I think it'd be 500 in this series. Oh, yep. Huge hit there by Kashan. Unable to force the ball out, but a huge hit nonetheless. I mean, hey, we love big hits. And they did end up blocking the wrong guy there, but I mean, we just got unlucky. Yep. The running, I mean, this team is just dominating right now. I don't know. Iron Mountain has seemed to kind of disappear a little bit as number 15 lets up the touchdown, kind of backs off him as the ball is being thrown. I don't know. I don't like seeing it, and I'm sure you guys don't either, as Arkansas State goes up 7-0. Our defense is not the same as it was last year. A lot of people would say it's a downgrade. Mainly because we had people drafted. We had someone drafted, I think, in the third round last year. So that is a huge... That is a huge misuse there, as Honda Sievic is hurt. Kind of figured it after he fumbled the ball earlier, so I'm going to step aside for him. And McAfee gets this short completion there, picking up 8. As, yep, Sievic dislocated his thumb. He will not be coming back out for a little bit. He might be out for a week or two, actually. As Chino takes advantage, getting the first down. Hey, Grumbling Chino knows what opportunities are, how often or how little they actually show up in this game, so he'll take anyone he can get. Arkansas State showed blitz, and a very bad throw there by the quarterback puts it behind the receiver. And it's off of McAfee's hands, making it 3rd and 10. You don't see that out of McAfee very often. Looks like this whole game, everything's just going wrong. Everything is going wrong for Iron Mountain. McAfee can't hold on to another one. I mean, this is just sad. This is depressing. I mean, it's like they forgot how to play football. It's not even enjoyable. They definitely need a reset, but how to reset, that's the question. Hopefully this defense has a bit of an answer, because they also need it. As they get the sack, Matthias Franco gets in the backfield. This quarterback loves running the ball, and we all know it, so maybe it starts with limiting that. Maybe a defensive stop would be helpful. Who knows? Either way, this defense has backed up on its heels. It got aggressive a little bit. Now they've kind of just backed off once again, as no one's going to be there, but luckily unable to get the first down. And Duck will take it now. And returns it to the 42, so we've seen this spot before already today. 42 from the offensive side of the field. It resulted in a touchdown for Arkansas State. Can Iron Mountain do anything with it? They pick up 2 on the first play. And it's caught. Sharif Daniel, his second grab of the day. At this point, they're trying to pull out all the stop. Iron Mountain trying to pull out all the stops. It seems like they exhausted all of their power in just one game. 4-yard pickup by Chino gives them the first down. Whoops, sorry there. And Sharif Daniel gets a huge pickup there, 7-yarder. 7 yards on the wide receiver screen. And this is going to be a nice run. First down, 11-yard pickup for Chino. So this team's starting to come alive a little bit. As Cornelius slides down, first down pickup. Guess he was feeling a little left out with everybody making big play after big play. Center, however, gets completely destroyed as they get to the backfield, taking Chino down for a 1-yard loss. And another time, same defensive back gets in very easily. Or defensive lineman gets in there very easily, giving up a huge sack. But that's going to be caught Nicotin, showing off that he can catch. And he's going to pick up 2 there. Not going to be enough. Second and goal from the 1. This is a far 1 yard, but here they come. Jumbo set. Dive. And that's going to be Chang with the touchdown. For now, Chang. The extra point is going to be good as Iron Mountain ties it up 7-all with 1 minute 24 left in the first quarter. So they started off slow. They're still sputtering a little, but they're kind of turning it on. Let's see if the defense can respond to what their offense just gave them. A gift, if you ask anyone else. Oh, wide open, number 19. Slips out of 1 tackle. And he's finally brought down after a huge pickup there. I don't know how he got that wide open. They're going hurry up. They went with a huddle or hurry up huddle. I can't talk today. And Arkansas State picks up 7. In the pass game, Iron Mountain's defense is not good in the first quarter. I mean, who else was going to cover him? Because the short zones never cover the guys who they're supposed to cover. So I'm not against my coverage there at all. As that's going to end the first quarter. They're going to wait until the second quarter to score. Iron Mountain, Arkansas State tied at 7. Iron Mountain does have a higher time of possession, however, so hopefully that time with the ball eventually gives their offense the edge they need. And that's going to be an inaccurate throw, I guess, as it was not completed. Should have been an easy touchdown with that play call. Oh, and it's caught. Touchdown number 8, nowhere to be seen. Definitely the safety's ball there. Should have been on it. I had to make sure that the quarterback didn't run. And that's going to give Arkansas State the 7-point lead. Let's see if Iron Mountain can turn it on here. Hopefully they can. We've seen this offense dominate. We've seen them struggle. We've seen both sides already this season. This episode even. Let's see if anything changes. Chino picks up 2 to start. I mean, it's not looking good. It's not a good look no matter how you slice it, you know? And they're not watching the left side. Sievic comes in for some reason. As McAfee, almost a first down. It looks like they will be going into a heavy set here. And I mean, hey, we've seen it before done for a first down as they do pick it up. Chang gets the first down and goes down right away. He knows, hey, it's not my job to get hurt. It's my job just to pick up the 1 or 2 yards that we need and get down. And Grumbling Chino on the screen pass picks it up, gets up to the 47. So there you go. If you're Chang, you're realizing how big your first down was. You're realizing how big it is to go for it on 4th down like that. I mean, that first down pickup, that 4th down play probably changes the outcome of this game. Sharif Daniel, over 40 yards on 4 catches once again. So he is having another impressive day. This time starting off a little slower than it did last time, but still impressive nonetheless if you look at his averages. As that's going to be a first down for Lambeau. And he's going to throw it. They blitzed. Nobody picked him up. Nobody picked up the blitzing linebacker. Let's get him bring up 2nd and 10. As they play a little conservative on that one. 7-yard pickup on the run. And Arkansas State has dominated so far defensively at comparing defenses. But, I mean, Iron Mountain is slowly starting to pick themselves back up. You can't let Iron Mountain get momentum, and that's exactly what they're doing here against Arkansas State. Touchdown. Extra point will tie it. Sharif Daniel. And, hey, this playbook favors whoever is in that wide receiver 2 spot. Since Sharif Daniel is there due to Lambeau being a slot receiver, it favors Daniel. And they're finally able to stop him before he gets the 20, so. Oh, no. Number 32 is an incredible running back, and I think we even played against him last season. I'm not entirely sure, but he is playing incredible right now. And there is a flag out there, so let's see what that is. And the quarterback does slide down. Let's see what the flag is. It looks like it'll be holding. Yep. Against number 69 as well. Nice. Let's see where he is. That's Brian Below that he held, so you can tell Brian Below is threatening on that side. I mean, he already got that holding penalty. They only pick up 5 on the next one, so definitely a loss. But Brian Below being held hurts. Who would have guessed Brian Below being stopped actually helps Iron Mountain. All right. And they're going to throw it away, 4th and 10. That holding call really came back to bite them. Pushed them 10 yards back. They ended up picking up 10 yards. So it would have been a first down, but nope. Instead, they have to punt it away, giving Iron Mountain the ball back with a tie, under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. I'm telling you, if Iron Mountain can just survive the opening and closing quarters, they are a it is a game. It's going to be a 5-yard pickup for Daniel. His 6th catch of the day. And he's going to be out of bounds, and as he's hit, Iron Mountain fans not happy about the hit, but he stayed up. He stayed upright as well. Overall, showed a lot of heart there. Sharif Daniel picks up another 5. 69 yards on the day, 7 catches. Again, this is why I wanted a viewer in there, you know. Let them get all the catches, you know, but instead we're seeing Sharif Daniel get them. That's going to be a 4-yard run. Sievic has come back in, so he's obviously doing a lot better from the dislocated finger. And he picks up the 1st. He has not been productive today. They might even think about just putting Chino in for the rest of the day. He definitely a lot more productive there. Incompletion, they blitzed. It was the perfect play there. Perfect play for them. As Iron Mountain has slowly moved the ball down the field. They've been methodical with it, so that's going to be a 9-yard pickup there. Nine-yard pickup for Sievic as he comes out. 2-minute warning. So they're standing at the 30. They can easily kick this in if they felt like it. But they will throw right away. Nicotin catches, holds on to the ball. And that will give IMU a 1st down. And I should have thrown it to Lambo. I saw him as I was pressing the button. Ugh, man, that sucks. That time I see the wide receiver going all the way out. He picks up 7. Let's just go with the slant. Let's just go slant. Why not? Let's clear him out as well. If they don't clear out, then hey. Should have been caught. Nope. 4th and 3 now. I mean, I don't even know what I want to do here. I'm going to go for it, though. 4th and 3. We're close enough. We should go for it. Well, we shouldn't, but we should. As Nicotin gets it, takes a few steps, and is able to pick up the 1st. Oh, so maybe the 4th down there. Huge pickup. Definitely that earlier 4th down conversion giving us confidence here. As Cornelius runs it in himself, he saw McAfee open, but decides to run it in. Just for safekeeping, as Iron Mountain has moved 69 yards. Nice. In a drive, capping it off with a game-leading touchdown, with their first lead of the game. 14-21. Maybe this Iron Mountain team finding themselves again. Who knows, as they pick up 7. And there's the hurry up, so. The severity of this drive dawning on Arkansas State. After that hit, time is continuing to wind down. 18 seconds left. They're not calling anything. Stadium pulse. There's definitely a stadium pulse here. Iron Mountain takes their first lead of the game, and they're just going to bleed it out until the half. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. Iron Mountain is up 21. Oh, they called it last second. They called it last second. I was not going to be caught off guard. Halftime, though, 14-21. Iron Mountain leads it. Sharif Daniel playing incredibly well today. 7 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown. We've seen a rush touchdown from the fullback and a rush touchdown from the quarterback to take the lead. So we've kind of seen it all here. Backup's got a few reps last week to help him out. To help them out in hopefully coming out when Iron Mountain starters get tired. And that's going to get them out to the 19. Arkansas State gets the ball first in the second half. After that first kickoff for Iron Mountain, it seems like they just start getting everything back on track. Defense getting in the backfield. Ottavito getting to the backfield there. Getting to the backfield, disrupting the quarterback's rhythm. And that time they're going to get the sack. Who got it? That's the question. Trevor Molinaro gets the sack. He was a player that didn't even play last year after getting top freshman safety freshman team MAC for safety. He didn't play last year in his sophomore year. This year, I believe, is his junior year. Begzod Wigberg got in the backfield for the sack, though, so it's going to be 2 weeks in a row for Wigberg getting a sack. As Iron Mountain's defense now turning it on. So it just took the offense struggling, getting them to lead. Barely able to get them to lead. As Doc returns it really well to the 34. We've seen the attempt of switching the field several times today. And this time we finally see it pay off. Sievik picks up 8 yards on that run. Not the best, obviously. Not the best day, obviously, for him. They kind of shortened a little. And Lambo drops that one. So we're going to head over to 3rd and 2. We're going to be watching zones here. Oh, they do blitz. I knew it. They do blitz. Daniel. Spinning. First down. And there it is. He's back above 10 yards a reception. And Sievik dove, but cannot get to the end zone. Yikes. Well, they go with the power instead this time, and that's going to be a touchdown. You normally see the fullback dive, and everybody followed the fullback. Eliodoro with the 2-yard touchdown run, or 1 yard, 1 yard touchdown run. As that will give Iron Mountain a 2-possession lead. Definitely not as clean of a game as their last game was, but it's starting to even out now. Iron Mountain is finding their stride both on offense and defense. You hate to see it if you are Arkansas State. Oh, and Kashan pressed on a wide receiver, and he's going to go touchdown. That's Kashan's deep zone right there. And that's why you never press on a deep zone. We said this the whole time Nate was here. We're saying it now that Kashan has taken his place. It seems to have really taken his place, too. And it's caught. No! A defenseless receiver. Luckily, no flag for them apparently, but luckily no one got hurt. And that's going to be Sharif Daniel with the first down grab. He's now over 100 yards again receiving. Sharif Daniel continues to be destructive at that wide receiver 2 spot. And their game plan does call for their wide receiver 2 to be the main guy they call on, but unbelievable. 97 gets through his man very quickly. Getting to the running back behind the line of scrimmage. And that's good. There's going to be a penalty. We're going to have to see what that's about. It is a pick, though, so let's see what the flag is for.
Pass interference, defense.
Pass interference on the defense. I mean, that's just going to give a free first down to Iron Mountain. But Cornelius definitely has to be more careful. You're not going to get calls like that all the time, so pick and choose, Cornelius, pick and choose. That one way out of bounds for Lambeau. Even though they have the 1-score lead, Cornelius obviously not happy with it, as he's trying to create more. 6-yard pickup there for the young wide receiver. Oh, I can easily see a cover 1 blitz here. It's not always what you see. That's the call. As they are able to pick up the first down. Sharif Daniel, 111 yards. No, we're well, we might just choose to just hand it off instead of, you know. Oh, and bad blocking by McAfee as that causes them to lose a yard. Yeah, no, their defensive line is incredible. Obviously taking notes from IMU last season. The most sacks in the league, punched way above their weight class. Now it's their offense that's to speak of, I say, as they throw a pick. Danny Cornelius giving the ball right back to Arkansas. We need to see something better out of you, Danny. Come on. And they're just going to slide right away. 5-yard pickup. This is definitely one of those fast quarterbacks that you got to look out for. But, hey, Iron Mountain's in a very tough spot here. They don't know whether to watch the quarterback or rather keep an eye on all the other weapons they have. So that's going to be a hard hit there. I want a designed run for the quarterback. First designed run of the day. Oh, and they do get back there. 2-yard pickup. Oh, it's picked. And that's going to be the safety, Trevor, with the pick. Trevor Molinaro with the interception there. I honestly thought I messed up because I forced number 1 away from it, but luckily Trevor was there to back up and get the interception. As that's going to be McAfee with the ball. Both teams 3 sacks on the day. Both teams 1 takeaway. 1 takeaway each. Both takeaways happening, by the way, in a row. So that is very interesting. Kind of impressive to see, you know. This is showing they're even. Yeah, this is showing, hey, they're even. Now let's see what they could do. Iron Mountain has been very careful with the ball, though, since that opening fumble. 5-yard pickup there for Lambo. Yep, punt unit comes on. As they should, obviously. Oh, I was very close to hitting him early. Luckily, I apparently didn't. Because they're just going to take the ball at the 11. And nice job there by the solo defender. And a huge hit there. Don't know why he was playing so off him. Well, that's number 15 again. I think that 15 is Everon. Could be wrong, though. Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm definitely wrong. Wow, 15 wasn't even on that play. Out that play. Can I see a 15 anywhere? No. So we're going to continue to play regularly because we have to figure it out. But at the end of that one, Iron Mountain is still leading 28-21. Still a close game, so it's not bad. Nicotin, barely any targets, but McAfee, Daniel, Lambo, all sharing targets. McAfee and Daniel both getting double digits with their targets.
On the ready. Clear. Ready.
And that's going to be knocked down by Uma. Danny Uma. Knocking that pass down, unfortunately unable to intercept, but good coverage there, and way off of his man, number 16. We all know that was your zone, dude. Come on. Oh, now we can see Malden. Okay. There's Dorius Ellis. That's it. And on the field right now as they pick up a first down on a run. 10-yarder. Unbelievable. I mean, that's embarrassing right there. I don't care who you are. And he's going to be hit behind the line. 2nd and 12. RPO there. Not a good look. Huge hit there. 6-yard pickup. 3rd and 6. And that's going to be Byron Below getting to the backfield, getting the initial hit on him. As the quarterback gets knocked around by 2 more defenders before finally going down. Huge sack there. And the ball is going to be out at the 14, so I'm going to be able to see if Iron Mountain can put together a full drive. And that's a first down to Ciavic. Picked up a nice gain there. Don't know what that play is, but we're definitely changing it. Oh, 3 guys had lost their man. 2 defenders got to the quarterback. You can't be doing that, guys. You lost a double team. That should be an easy win for us, as that's going to be a 7-yard pickup now for Honda Ciavic. He's starting to come back into the fray. And that's going to be Daniel with another first down, with another grab, this one for a first down. And there he is, Lambo, unwatched as he picks up a huge first down. So it looks like they're trying to build off of the short pass now. You kind of hope that it works as well, you know, because when it works for Iron Mountain, it's a thing of beauty. But when it stops working, that's when you gotta worry.
Come on, set. Ready.
And there's a simple throw there. I believe that was Steve Cherry with that one.
Okay, ready?
It's going to be an 8-yard pickup.
Easy.
So it looks like this might be a potential blitz, but there it is. The thing of beauty. Daniel gets around the man, picks up a first. First and goal now. First and 10 from the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. McAfee. Perfect pass fit right into a very small window. McAfee able to hold on, as that's going to give Iron Mountain a 2-possession lead once again. So they pulled out an entire drive, capping it off with a touchdown, and there you go. 2-possession lead, 2 fourth-down conversions. You can't make this stuff up.
Cricket.
As 32 is going to be taken down after a 4-yard pickup. That's a win if you're Iron Mountain. Because you know he cannot sustain those over and over again. Eventually something's going to break for him. In both ways, so. And that's Byron Below getting there by himself this time for the sack. 3rd and 11 now. 3rd and very long. And it's intercepted. Number 16. We've seen number 16 mess up before. This time intercepting the ball. Janko Evron, the sophomore out of Texas. Great play by him. Sievic takes it for 3 yards. As Iron Mountain looks to pretty much just ice the game here. 14-point game. They have the ball. No reason to really hurry through their progressions, except for that defensive line. Yikes, are they scary good. But hey, we've seen a defensive line like this for IMU, so it's going to be a first down for Sievic. Not able to get out of bounds, but does go down, keeps the ball. Chino with the ball. He breaks free. Runs it up to the 15. That's 6 yards. 16-yarder, I believe. I believe that's a 16-yarder. I don't know. No, wait. How far was that run? Hold on. Now I want to know because yeah, let's see how far that run was. Oof. So from the 41, right? So that goes, let's say it starts at the 40, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so about a 25-yard run. I mean, what a run. What a run. That's 25 yards for the backup. You never expect that. You never expect you don't really expect the backup to outperform the starter. But in Iron Mountain, anything goes. Sievic not in a good spot here. And he looks like it. He is slowed down tremendously. But hey, they're going to keep giving him the ball. If he's going to stay out there, they're going to keep giving him the ball and feeding him. Everyone on that sideline knows what Sievic is doing for this school, so they might as well appreciate him the one way they know how, and that's by giving him the rock. And Sievic runs it in himself, diving at the end. It looked like he was exhausted. His first touchdown of the game. As that puts Iron Mountain up by 3 scores, 21-point lead. 1 minute, 50 seconds left. So there's the kickoff. Oof. Nice shot there. Down at the 16.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
That's going to be a big hit there. 9 yards picked up. And you don't want your team to start becoming complacent with the plays. No matter what side of the ball you're on. And he's going to be out of bounds. No, they're going to say he was inbound. He was touchdown inbound. So that's going to make the clock continue to run. As yeah, Iron Mountain sends blitz after blitz. Let's see this one knocked away by number 13. Man coverage, as bad as Iron Mountain is at it, seems to be working really well, so. And that's going to be a big time sack there. That was by Draxton Rivertide, so. Huge sack for him. As that's going to be incomplete. Iron Mountain with the ball. Arkansas State with only one timeout. They will refuse to call it, as that will bring us to the end of the game. Arkansas State loses once again to Iron Mountain. Going into halftime, the game was in Iron Mountain's hands, and they just continue to steamroll. Danny Cornelius getting player of the game. 322 pass yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Not a bad game for anyone involved. But once again, Iron Mountain found themselves, figured out, remembered what they did right against FIU, resorted back to that after halftime, after struggling to get the lead back, to take the lead. And then they just continued it. 7-14, 7-14. Great job for Iron Mountain University. Truly a wonder school. Jimmy Lorenzo verbally committing to Iron Mountain. That is awesome. Our first commit of the year. Brian Below, MAC Defensive Player of the Week. Byron Below. I mean, hey, you can say all you want about this team, all right? The one thing you can never say is that they don't work. Oh. Well, good thing we just got ours. Put a little bit on him. Anybody else having second thoughts about coming here? Because obviously we could change that. FIU looks like they want to take over influence on him, but they will not. We're still beating out them, so we're fine there. I mean, we got to keep the 75 on this guy. We got to put the 25 on this guy, I think, yeah. Miles Phoenix. Oh, man, imagine. But nope. Miles Phoenix. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually get rid of any other wide receivers on here. Because what I want to do is I want to scout the tight ends when all is said and done. So, with that being said, that is an episode of Iron Mountain University. Thank you guys so much for watching. I did struggle a little bit with something that I'm trying to make work, but I'm probably gonna wait until tomorrow just so it can kind of recollect itself. But hey, we got through a great stream, guys. Iron Mountain going 2-0. Let's see how many teams in our conference are 2-0 now, or at least 1-0. You know, I imagine a few, right? And the MAC, yep. Buffalo undefeated, Central Michigan undefeated, Kent State undefeated, Miami undefeated, Toledo undefeated, and of course we are 2-0. 86 points for, 53 points against. Western Michigan let up 40 points in a single game. That sucks. But out of all of them, Kent State allowing the least amount of points. We got to divide ours by 2, you know? We got to divide our points allowed by 2 because we didn't do exactly that badly. So we're in between Ball State and Miami for points allowed, or for points against. But you know, like pretty much everybody, like you can see it. Like Eastern Michigan obviously is an exception because if anything, you could switch Eastern Michigan and Miami, and there you go, it's still perfect. But like as you can see, all the teams that won barely allowed any points. They allowed 21 at most. And then there's us, 26.5 each game, and we're 2-0. And it's because of our offense, which is so strange to me. Because if you look at our offense, we are the second highest scoring offense in a per week, right behind Buffalo, who's 45. We're at 43. But we are 2-0, so I think we have a good shot here. I just want to see what this looks like because, yeah, there's no IMU guys on here. We're going to need like 5 stars or 4 stars to be on here, but there is a player injured on there, so maybe we could get on if we play really well. Maybe. Let's check out the top 25. Obviously, we did not win every game we were a part of. Or we won every game we were a part of, but it's not like they were the most impressive wins. Nope. In the media poll, are we getting any votes? We are not. And how about the coaches poll? Coaches poll, we are still not getting any votes. All right. But I did see you. You can't hide from me. There you are, the MAC, the Toledo Rockets are ranked, or are 25th on the coaches poll. FCS Southeast is their next opponent. Let's see, is Toledo even on there? Yes, Toledo is getting votes. So, who knows? Maybe that might be a game that we have to deal with, you know? There's a Mountain West in San Jose State, so. But that's going to do it, guys. We played our first week. We had game of the week. Last week, or the week that we just played, that we won by 21, we were not game of the week. Yeah, we were just nationally televised. Game of the week ended up being Clemson at Georgia, where Clemson destroyed Georgia 51-25. And this week, I do not think that we are going to be, yeah, we are not Game of the Week again. We are just nationally televised because we're ending up becoming really good. But Game of the Week will be Notre Dame and Florida, so. But who would have guessed the best game this week? Notre Dame, oh, yeah, an FCS game isn't going to be a nationally televised game. So it was between us, Michigan State, and SMU, which should have been the Game of the Week. Maryland and Colorado State, which again would have been a better call. Mississippi, Southern Mississippi, and Nevada, which, yeah, we beat them out for sure. And Navy versus New Mexico State, which, yeah, we beat them out too. So, overall, there were two other competitors I would have put up there for Game of the Week, but they gave it to us, so we'll take it. In fact, West Virginia wasn't even televised, wasn't even streamed, so we'll take it. And then it won't show us any of these games, but there is going to be some nice goodies there. So for next episode, we'll be taking on Louisiana Monroe, and we'll be going to FCS Northwest. Depending on how much time is there, we'll obviously go through week 5 as well. And then after that comes 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes in a row of conference play. I'm excited for the last week of the year going against Buffalo. They've given us some good matchups for a while now. And now that we're back in the MAC, we're just dominating again. So who knows? Maybe we just weren't ready for the Big Ten. But with that being said, guys, obviously it means a lot to me when you guys do show up and when you don't, because I like streaming no matter what. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and being here. It does mean a lot to me. I love streaming, just overall. Remember to be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. And of course, have a good one.